This is the tunnels. I made this map a while ago for Counter-Strike Source, and it's unreleased and far from finished. But it still has some nice things on it. The main inspiration for this map was the book Metro 2033, and I thought it would be cool to make a map set in a metro system, but unlike the book, it's neither in Moscow or in a post-apocalyptic nuclear world full of angry bitches trying to kill you. And it's a metro system, so it's almost entirely just a straight tunnel, which is not a really fun map to play on, which is its main flaw. This is my favorite part of the map, CT spawn, or the surface if you want to call it that. You're surrounded by large Soviet apartment blocks, there's a factory in the distance, a dumpster with graffiti, and a metro entrance. This is the only area in the map that isn't located underground, and you get to see a bit of the city you're fighting in, or you're fighting for because you're the counter-terrorists. This area isn't anything impressive. It's quite small and bland. You have a bit of construction here, and you get another small view of the city. There's also this NPC standing there, looking at these miraculous paintings, who also miraculously is invincible for some reason. I don't know, I forgot why I added him. The metro station consists of 2 tracks and a platform. Fairly simple. There are also pillars that can serve as cover in a firefight, but other than that, there's just nothing special gameplay-wise. It's just a straight line. One side is blocked off with large concrete walls for no explicable reason. But the other side is a bit more interesting. Here's an elevator. The glass does not shatter. The walls or the floor are pretty simple too. When I shoot this control panel-like thing though, the lights in the elevator go off and smoke comes out. This serves no gameplay feature. I really just added it in just because I thought it would be cool to make something like that. And I was experimenting with stuff, and it wasn't easy to say the least. Shooting the control panel does 3 things. First of all, it turns off the light source object. Not the light itself, the light source object. And so the light is still on. So we have to make the light off. Problem is, Hammer doesn't have an option for just making that light thing just go off. So me from the past had a genius botch for this. You see, the light has to only appear off. It doesn't actually have to be off. So what if I just make the light disappear? So I did that. The light is technically a door, and shooting the control panel moves the door into the ceiling. So yeah, that's my solution for making the light appear off. Well, wait a second, the light suddenly is gone. Where did it go? Fear not, I have a solution for that too. The smoke. Lots of smoke. This gives also a bit of a lore explanation on why you can't use the elevator and leave that metro system. Just the one metro, both metro entrances are blocked off, so there's no way out here, so why not the elevator? Well, there's smoke in the elevator. Smoke equals fire. Fire in an elevator means the elevator's on fire, and you can't use an elevator when it's on fire or something. I don't know. That was not my point of adding in the smoke in the elevator. I just thought it would be cool. Let's move on to the tunnel itself. Another control panel. Let's shoot it once again, and the lights went out again. But you can see that the lights are still on, and that's the same problem as before. The lights actually themselves don't turn off. And I was lazy. It's the map had a lot bigger issues, so I just didn't make the lights appear off. And gameplay wise, this feature is pretty useless too, because the tunnel is still not dark enough for it to be a gameplay feature. Oh no, now we have to use night vision goggles, because they still had that in Counter-Strike Source. And the enemies are also skylighted behind, because of the light of the metro stations. They can you can still see the enemies, their silhouette at least. There's also this small maintenance platform with a ladder on the side. You can't climb onto the ladder, so it serves no purpose. And on the right side, there's also this tunnel blocked by rubble. And I really like this transparent figure hidden here. I have no idea what this figure is, but it does look cool. The file of the model itself is in model/shadertest/predator.mdl, so it's called Predator for some reason, and it's for shader testing, so I don't know. It looks cool. That's all I care about. It looks cool. And here's the second metro station / the end of the tunnel. This one I barely started. The already low quality of the map, like, you can see how it decreases from, like, the surface. The further you get into the tunnel, like, detail, it just decreases. And gameplay-wise, it's terrible too. Just one boring tunnel. It's pretty much just a long corridor with no side routes or anything. Nonetheless, I had fun making this map, and it's kind of pretty in some areas. Thank you for staying to the end, and have a nice day.